Welcome to Hare Krishna News. Our news for today is: thousands flock to the opening of the second largest ISKCON temple in the world in Kanpur. Tens of thousands of devotees and members of the public attended the recent opening of the brand new Sri Radha Madhava Mandir in Kanpur, India, the second largest ISKCON temple in the world after the society's headquarters in Mayapur, West Bengal. Among the guests in attendance were Uttar Pradesh Governor Sri Naik and Nagaland Governor Sri Padmanabh Acharya, who presided over the inaugural ceremony. ISKCON VIPs including Governing Body Commissioners Gopal Krishna Goswami, Bhakti Charu Swami, Radhanath Swami and Anuttama Das, senior Prabhupada disciples such as Bhurijana, Deena Bandhu and Lokanath Swami and Zonal Secretary Devakinandana realized the project and oversaw the grand opening. The epic festival ran from October 1st to the 5th, with guests arriving on the 1st, while on the 2nd, the deities of Sri Nitai Gaurasundara, Sri Radha Madhava and Sri Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman were moved from their old temple room on the same property to the huge new temple hall with great pomp and circumstance. On October 3rd, the auspicious day of Ram Vijayadashmi, better known in India as Dussehra, the main installation was held. An elaborate yagya or fire ceremony began at 8 a.m. and was accompanied by chanting of Vedic mantras. This was followed by a 2-hour-long bathing ceremony. After this, at 2 p.m., their lordships were revealed in their gorgeous new outfits on the new altar for the first time. Other events throughout the festival included lectures and kirtans by senior leaders every evening, as well as several different cultural stage programs, such as a drama on the ancient epic Ramayana. A particular highlight was an elaborate dance presentation on Lord Krishna's pastimes and the great saint Mirabai by Hema Malini. A long-time Krishna devotee and supporter of ISKCON, Malini is a legendary Bollywood actress and a member of the Parliament for Mathura, Lord Krishna's birthplace. There was also a special kids festival dubbed as Natkhat Gopal Mela, which was organized from October 1st to the 3rd by ISKCON Mumbai's Krishnamai Dasi and proved extremely popular, drawing 1,500 to 2,000 people daily. Meanwhile, delicious prasad was served to all, courtesy head chef Gauranga of ISKCON Chopati. Donors and other guests liked the festival very much, calling it the grandest festival in the history of Kanpur, says Temple President Prem Harinam Das. They especially liked the Yagya Kund prepared by the Pujari department. And devotees were also appreciating the opening ceremony very much and were grateful to be a part of it. With the opening festival now behind it, construction of the first phase of the mega Sri Radha Madhava temple complex, designed by renowned Mumbai architect Prem Nathji, is expected to be completed within the next 4 to 6 months. It will include not only the 160,000 square foot white marble temple with 3 majestic domes, but also a Vedic ashram with space for 200 resident monks, a guest house, food for life center, community hall, Vaishnav Training Academy for Youth, gift shop, Govinda's restaurant, a Goshala for cow protection, and a Bhakti Vedant book library with a conference hall. The complex sprawls across 15 acres of gardens and ponds and is located on the banks of the Ganges near Bithur, close to the birthplace of the great boy devotee Dhruva Maharaj and the ashram of Ramayana author Valmiki Muni. It is the realization of the dream first vocalized by ISKCON's founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. Devakinandana Das, zonal secretary for India's 2 states, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, as well as Vrindavan and Juhu Mumbai temples, explains, "I was haunted by the statement of Srila Prabhupada in one letter that we should certainly have a center in Kanpur. Prabhupada mentioned, It was one of the most important cities in the UP state. Devakinandana was the key person behind the Kanpur effort. Keeping Prabhupada's desire as the goal, he recruited devotees including leaders Radharanjan Das, Ramacharan Das and Haripriya Das. All worked for many years to fulfill Prabhupada's vision in creating a palatial temple for Lord Krishna in his form of Sri Radha Madhava. They're caring for 60 cows in the Goshala, distributing food for life in the neighboring villages, preaching to youth at many major Kanpur universities, and running summer camps for children as well as life patrons and congregational programs. During our inauguration, Gopal Krishna Goswami told us how Srila Prabhupada looked forward to Kanpur being the spiritual hub for northern India, says Prem Harinam. So in turn, we look forward to taking Srila Prabhupada's movement to the people. He adds, Lokanath Swami has predicted that Kanpur will emerge as a global center from where the holy names of the Lord will reach out to the world. So our long-term plans for the Kanpur temple are centered around fulfilling these prophecies of the Vaishnavas with Srila Prabhupada's desire at the core. This brings us to the end of today's grand news. For more news, keep watching Hare Krishna News. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.